Yeah, I know. Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio, sort of. Getting there. Yeah, I mean, in my defense, I did know that, I did have it in my mind that we would need the red belt in order for that to work. I guess going against my defense, my prosecution would be that red belt wouldn't have worked with 25 machines. We need blue belt for that. So either way, was totally wrong. Not sure what I was thinking there, other than I wasn't thinking at all. But anyway, at least we caught it. At least I caught it before I batch record these. So I'm sure there was somebody that would have pointed that out. But it wouldn't have helped because I wouldn't receive the feedback until I'd already recorded a couple more episodes. But anyway, that's neither here nor there at the moment. We've found the problem and we've taken care of it. The other problems, they're still going to hang around. We'll find those when somebody mentions them to me. All right, I don't think I want to set that up right now. I just want to get this set up. And I guess a question I have is, do I want to do this for a yellow belt setup? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That would be a yellow belt setup, correct? Or do we want to do it for a red setup and just expand it all the way up? I'm going to turn off Ghost Placer, I think, and we'll just deal with ghosts. Yeah, and I was actually using Factory Planner. I do have the purple setup in it. I was seeing something that was concerning me, Well, I'll just say what it is. I was looking here, and I was seeing 862 copper ore. That was needed for this setup. When I look over at the Kirk McDonald calculator, it's saying I need 862.5, which may seem insignificant, but no, that is actually significant. 0.5 a minute is enough to throw off your final number. But when I moused over, that's where it says the 82.5, and I'm assuming that calculation, the decimal point carries down, even though we're not looking at it. I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt here and saying that that's probably the case, but yeah, I didn't notice that, so I do now though. All right, so let's just set up some of these just to see what we've got size-wise. We're going to need a setup here. That, basically, I think it's 23 furnaces, is that right? 23 furnaces making the copper plates. So, yeah, we'll just throw 24 in there. That's fine. And then we need 13 machines making iron, just pure iron. That's not counting the iron that we have over here on the steel. All right, so if we set up that layout, would we be able to fit? No, not even a little bit. We're a little bit off there. What if we took it and made it go this way instead? I'm not opposed to that. I guess the question would be, how much room do we need to leave in order for this to work? All right, we'll need a yellow belt of iron coming in for the steel, another yellow belt of iron coming in for the steel, and a yellow belt of iron coming in for all of the other iron-related things. We will need a belt of copper ore coming in, a belt of stone coming in, and then we'll need a belt of coal coming down. But that can go through the middle of it. I think that'll be fine. And then on the outside, we'll have a belt of steel, a belt of iron, a belt of coal. Okay, yeah, no, this is going to work for us. I have a little bit of confidence. All right, so stone needs to go through. Here, let's just give a little bit of breathing room up here. This space will get utilized. I know we have our blueprint memory thing there. I am aware that that's a thing, but for some reason I don't trust it. All right. So if you go off that way and be coal, that's the amount of space. I feel like we did that tighter over here. Am I mistaken? Yeah, we did that much tighter here. How's this work? I don't know. Let's steal it. Let's steal it. I like this setup. So that'll go like that right there. That would be right like that. Boy, that saves like 2 tiles. That was totally worth it. Okay, so that goes in like that, and then iron will come in right there. All right, and I don't know why I walked all the way over there. We should have radar there, right? Need a little exercise. That'll come in on that one. That'll come in on that one. You feed into there. You feed into there. Still, we need more room. All right. Do steel along the bottom, and we will bring it out that far. We need a space for coal, a space for stone, and I think that's it. So we'll put that right there. Move you guys up there out of the way. Then we're going to need another one making steel. So that should give us 48. Let's just check our math. Why is that 96? Oh, because I copied the wrong thing. That would explain that. Another one there. That gives us 96, but it gives us 96 because it's 48 doubled, which is what we have there. So we actually need 2 more machines in there making steel. So let's account for that with you, who are our iron maker. We needed 13, I believe, is what the count was. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we take those out, we put 2 more down. Let's just leave this with ghosts. And then space those like that. That gives us 16 making steel, or 16 making iron. And that gives us 1 extra. So we need to make sure that the priority goes to these 2 areas and not this one, or it'll soak up that extra because we have the extra one making iron here. I guess it'd work out over time. And these 2 on the end here are going to, we'll move over the iron from here, and then they'll go to steel, and we'll have another belt like maybe coming out here that's going down and then joining up with our steel lines there, and I believe that should work. All right, and then you will be copper, which is straightforward. And then we need a little bit of stone smelting. Not much stone smelting. Maybe we can fit that. Well, let's see what we're dealing with here. This top one is our output line, right? Let's see. That's going to be a coal line. We can sneak that in like that. I'll just bring it out like this. That'll still have to curl in. All right, that'll be our steel line coming down. Iron line coming down. Copper line coming down. No, not even close. Copper line coming down. And then we can literally put stone smelting anywhere. I think we could probably fit it over here. Will it fit over here? Yeah, no problem. Kind of looks a little silly and lonely up here. The problem with putting it up here, though, is that it's gonna mess up our coal belts. We're gonna have to do some kind of crazy coal beltage. Actually, that might not be a bad thing, now that I'm thinking about it. Hmm. One, two. How many can I fit in there? 8. This is fine. Not the best looking thing in the world, but you know, saving up a little bit of space. I'm not gonna snub my nose at a little bit of space savings here. Take that out to about right there. And then we can take all of you and move you down. Yeah, this works. That would make this the copper line. Oh, not that one. Copper line. That would be the stone brick line. We could fit a raw stone line coming down here. Steel would come out and join up to the main steel line here, and then iron needs to go right here, but it also needs to go over there somewhere. I think this works. I'm not horribly opposed to this. And actually, we can do that right there. And yeah, no, I think that works out. I think that works out okay. We'll see. We will definitely see. All right, definitely saving us a little bit of room here. All right, now for the big fun part, and that is the excessive number of machines that we need in order to make all of this ore. Let me just look at the number here. You say what? You say 23K, 2.3K. I don't believe that is accurate. Okay, no, it is totally accurate. 2362. You say 2363, but it's 2362.5. So yeah, we'll work with this number. Let's pull that out and then set it to this recipe. I'm expecting 262 machines. 262.5 machines. All right, we said, is it 9 a minute? I know the math is probably correct. I'm not doubting the factory planner here. I'm doubting the way that I've got everything set up here, that we are getting the right number. So 232, I'm sorry, 236, 2.5 divided by 9 equals 262.5. Factory planner, I will not doubt you anymore. Again, I wasn't doubting factory planner. I was doubting myself. All right. Does factory planner give us the belts? Belts. Yeah, just push the belt button, man. I pushed the belt button. Why do what? Belts. 2.65. All right, that's not the information that I was wanting. I was just going to confirm that our assembly machine, it's 100. I'm pretty sure it's 100. Let's start that right. I thought I read this blueprint. Did I not? Oh, well, we can fix it as we go. Let's start it right here. All right, so that's 10 and let's just take the power poles out for now. Because they don't tile well. That's the problem I'm experiencing. All right, take out that row, take out that row. All right, that should be good. 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. Uh, 20, 30, 40. I was off. That's why you should always trust, but verify. All right, that should be... No, I wasn't off. Or that I was just fine. I was off in my placing, I guess. Okay, so that is 50 machines, which is what we want. Let's take a blueprint of that. Let's grab the tiles. A little bit extra down here for reasons I'm not clear. Okay. Then we want to do the exact same over here. And then here. Then here. Then here. And then here. And that would be 50, 60, 2. All right, that should be all we need for iron as well as copper. Because copper needs a full belt coming in. And we're out of landfill. Let's see, how far are we into this? Quite a ways. All right, boy, I hope yellow goes a little bit smoother. What am I doing here? That's okay. We're gonna use a lot of landfill here. A lot of landfill, and boy, we're making a lot of machines. That went over for some reason. That's okay. That will get filled in. That all gets filled in. Slowly. There we go. The brakes on that a little bit. Ever since my Seablock playthrough, I get super duper like antsy about laying landfill. It's quite the problem for me. Let's see. We should have that blueprint somewhere. I did make a real blueprint of it. Yes, I did. Why is that not lining up now? Okay, let's take all of that out. Get our big blueprint. And I'm going to leave that on the bar there because I have a feeling we're going to be using that. Let's place that down. Place that down. No idea. All right, and apparently it's missing inserters. All right, that's that might as well happen. There. 50. 62. I guess it was technically 62.5, wasn't it? So that means, and we do have an extra machine down there making the stuff, so let's just put one more here. Just for good measure, just to be sure. And I don't even know, just research things that aren't military. You all require purple science. Okay, and then we need, for copper, that's going to be a full line, so this is actually going to continue up. There. Is all of that correct? No. Someone had suggested flipping these inserters at the end, and I kind of agree with it. So we'll put your input at the top and your output at the bottom. Otherwise, they're always going to take it and make it not be a full belt. All right, and then I wanted to clear out this blueprint and then take a blueprint of the whole stack with all the inserters filled in. I know we don't have the power poles in there, but we'll do it again once we get it in there. All right, much better. And then on the... See, I always have a tendency to look over. Stone coming in. Uh, 58.3 machines? Is that correct? I assume that it is. 525 divided by 9 equals 58.3. All right. Again, double checking my own numbers, not necessarily the numbers of the calculator here. And let's see, we want you to be... why? What's this? I'm assuming that's your fuel, right? Well, I'm confused by that. 339 divided by 9 equals 37.6 coal machines. So this number was correct, the 58.3, which is unfortunate because I had one for 50. Let's blueprint it. Just do it this way. Was it 58? Was it a little over 58? I'm going to say it was. We'll do 60. Yeah. Stone. And then for coal, it was 38 machines is what we need. Yes, just 38. 37.6. No, that needs to be a blueprint. Right, like that. Now that I'm thinking about it, probably using solid fuel in those areas wouldn't be a bad idea, like for running the furnaces. It should be a little bit more efficient, and it would just be us expanding out the petroleum system that we're already setting up instead of adding additional coal makers here. But this works as well. All right, so we'll have an iron belt coming out here that is feeding down there, and then one coming out here that is feeding down. This one is actually going to be going this way now. This will be copper. I should have made this one copper. That's going in this top one here. Let's see. This only needs to be 4. I was doing 8 just to see if we could do something on the side there. I don't think we need to. Stone brick. Yeah, that's going to be stone. So we'll need to do one of these things where we filter off coal. That'll come down there. You can come down there and join in there. Fish filter that. So that will be our stone line, stone brick, copper, that. And I was going to bring you down. And you'll fit into there. We'll have a coal line coming down this way. That'll need to come. And then go around down this way. Feed into there. And then make your way here. And make it over into that line someday, eventually. That'll go there, and then we'll want a split off of that line and have this going this way. And down, and feeding that coal line. And that will stop right there. Now that I'm thinking about it, let's bring that back. I'd rather have the coal run like this, I believe. Let's see, that's a big mess. And no, we're not gonna have anything. We're not gonna have anything going down this side now. That's not useful. We don't have anything going that way at all. All right, boy, kind of a long episode there, but I think I'm going to wrap this up here. I'm going to go back to the mall and, well, I'm going to turn on Ghost Placer and just start placing things. We still have a lot of inserters and a lot of belt and stuff to place down, but I think this general idea is going to work. Boy, unless I missed something huge again. But thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you next time. Have a good one.